Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex, and with the recent changes to Awakening characters and the Transcendent system, a lot of you guys have been asking me to do an updated ranking of all of the Transcended characters, the 10 that we have in the game now, including Medusa being added with this newest update. And I went on a berserk streak to try and awaken and transcend all of these characters, but I'm a little short. And as you can see here, I just ran out of, I didn't run out of Mandalay fragments, I ran out of Awakening crystals. So I decided that besides War Tiger, the only character that I really needed to test, War Tiger's not that good by the way, just FYI. He's the lonely member. He's the fourth wheel of the Warriors of the Sky. Sky being 3 letters. Anyways, he's not that bad. But anyways, the one character that I really needed to transcend, or at least awaken to unlock their awakening skill, was Amadeus Cho Hulk. But as you can see here, again, just one more time to recap, I don't have enough Awakening crystals for that. So I decided to drop $70 on the Awakening special pack. I do not recommend that you purchase this. It's way overpriced, and I don't need the Mandalay fragments, as I already showed you. The gold is nice, but I technically don't need it. And the Cosmic Cube fragments are nice, but turns out I don't need them either, because I've gotten so many CCF from Conqueror rewards that I have, I have always at least 2,000 or 3,000 CCF. So yeah, I'm really just buying it for, I basically paid $70 for the Awakening crystals and the 3,000 crystals. So really expensive, but it allows me to get Amadeus Cho fully, not fully awakened, actually it does allow me to transcend Amadeus Cho. So it allows me to transcend Amadeus Cho. Now before we transcend Amadeus Cho and try him out here, so that later on I could do a ranking video. This is not the ranking video, this is the Amadeus Cho video. I just want to say that I do think we need more Awakening crystals, because the Awakening stones in the middle, because you get a maximum of 120 per week, and that's it. And the thing is, the good thing about Awakening crystals is that it's a very low bar to be had. All you have to do is score, all you have to be able to do is score 300,000 on each one of the days, and you can get your Awakening stones. So that means between a player who's been playing for a couple of months and me playing for 5 years, or another player playing for 5 years, there's no difference. There's literally no other way to farm Awakening stones. How crazy is that? It is a locked specific amount that every player can farm, and it's 120 per week. 120 per week sounds pretty good. I mean, it's a very low bar to set for getting those 20 to get those 20 crystals. Only 300,000 points. You can honestly get 300,000 points putting it on autoplay if you have some decently built up characters. So 120 per week, because you get one of the rewards from each of the 6 zones, and you can only get that once per week, means that you get 240 every 2 weeks. 240 every 2 weeks is just under 500 a month. It's 480 Awakening crystals per month. So just look at it. You need 350 just to awaken the character. To get their skill up to level 6, you need another 350. Forget the gold and forget the black antimatter and the Cosmic Cube fragments. So just to get his Awakening skill to level 6, which you pretty much need to do, right? A level 1 Awakening skill is not going to have nearly as much power as level 6 Awakening skill. I tried to test that out a little bit with Beta Ray Bill, and he really did need it. So you need 700 Awakening stones, and you're not even able to get 500. So it takes you 7 weeks, I think, if my math is correct. It takes you 7 weeks to be able to afford one character to be awakened, and that's not even including their transcend potential, because the transcend potential is actually, it's 6 weeks. Yeah, you need 6 weeks to be able to do it, but you actually would need 7 weeks if you included the transcend potential, because once you get to the transcend potential page, then you have to pay another 100 Awakening stones or Awakening crystals and 200 Mandalay gem fragments. So it's actually 800. So you need 800 Awakening stones to get any character transcended, and you're only able to farm less than 500. So it's almost 2 months basically for one character, and they're releasing one of these per month, so you're gonna fall behind exponentially. So yeah, there we go. We're gonna do it here. There's Cho running, flying. There's Wave. There's Luna. Now again, I don't know who the third character is. Hulk. So you need Luna Snow, Wave, and Hulk in order to awaken. To get the Gamma Inherent for Amadeus Cho. So it's a pretty expensive paywall Awakening. So it's definitely something that you need to consider when you're evaluating the character. We can't transcend potential here yet because we need to get Atlas Tactics to level 6. But you can see here his HP is going to go up by 13, almost 13,000. That's a big chunk. He needs the HP because he's kind of fragile. And then his physical attack goes up by about 7,000. That's not bad at all. He gets a decent chunk. He gets 4,000 physical defense. He gets about 3,000 energy defense. It's not bad at all. We already have his gears at 25 because of the free system there. So now all we need to do is go here and level this up. But as you can see, more awakening stones. So that 407, got to purchase all of these, got to buy all these, and bada bing, bada boom. So we went from 197. I had 197. I paid $70 to get 560. We are back down to 57. Yeah. Crazy, right? Crazy. So I think they need to put awakening stones. It would be really great if they made a new giant boss raid specifically for awakening characters where you could only use awakening characters there, and that giant boss raid dropped more awakening stones. That would be a great way to fix the problem. We don't need a lot more, but if we can farm an extra 5 to 10 per day, that would make a huge difference. Maybe not 5 to 10 per day, but if you could get, you sort of get what I'm saying. Then that would be enough to sort of fix the problem. So here we go. We're going to transcend potential. I think we're going to see no animation here. Boom. And we get that stat buff. We get the badge level, the agent badge level added. And now we can take him into Prince of Power. Oh, very nice. So now we can take him into some content here to see how much better he is with Atlas Tactics. This ability with minus 60 all defense down. So unlike other characters that have different amounts, I believe he has minus 60 on both. So this is a really nice thing. So remember I was talking to you guys yesterday about Black Bolt. By the way, just to give you guys a quick update here, I do still have a CTP of energy on him. I know he's best with rage, but I'm just going to try to make an energy work. We have his uniform mythic now. We rolled all attack on the last stat. We still have a stage 6 Power of Anger Hulk. I got to sort of level that up, get that to a higher rank. But yeah, the good thing about Cho is it doesn't matter if you've used his 4th skill or if that all defense down is still applied, because his Atlas Tactic will apply at the same percentage. You don't have to worry about those things like interfering with them the way that it interferes for Black Bolt. And then, oh, he doesn't have the leadership. Okay, so we can't take advantage of White Fox, but we're going to take him into some content here anyways. Ooh, Thanos is my boss of the day. Interesting. All right, we're going to try him against Proxima here, stage 70. We'll see. We know how fast Medusa rips through this, right? So let's see how fast he does. And we don't actually use White Fox for any of these clears here. So we're going to say goodbye to Namor for a second so that we can... There's Cho. Okay. We need Cho. We're going to give him... Does he have... I don't actually remember if he has guaranteed... He does have guaranteed crit. Okay. So Coulson's not going to do much for him. So we're going to throw in Valkyrie with the CTP of Insight. And then we are going to throw in White Fox to bump up that minus 60. So now that minus 60, let's take the strikers out here. And let's see what he does. The minus 60 is going to skyrocket to, what is that, minus 84? Yeah, 84% all defense down. So this should be quite nice. And I believe I still want to do his 3rd skill buff before we get going. But I think we're just going to do 3 into 6. Let's see what the targeting is like. There's the thing. Oh, it's not applying any all defense down. Okay, so it applies all defense down. I see. It applies all defense down at the end of the skill when the ice breaks. Okay, we're going to proc on 5. Really nice damage there. We're going to set up the 4. We should proc on 4 here. Boom. Massive damage. Nice. He has such a weird playstyle, but it's actually so fun in a way. But he has such a weird playstyle. I'm going to set up 3 for the 6. I feel like more than other characters, the 6 really helps him set up his damage abilities. But you know what? He only has... Whoa. Okay, we just took a ton of damage there. She's going to get paralyzed. I'm going to do 4. No. We took a ton of damage. Yeah, his invincibility on his... Man, they made him so fragile. His invincibility only lasts for like 1 second after his skill is done. That is a bummer. So you can see he's got 8 seconds of invincibility, but the skill itself takes so long to go through. And I just want to sit in the iframe. I just want the iframe for protection, man. I just want that protection, man. Not only is it the protection, but it's also freezing the boss from doing anything. So we're going to get a little bit of a heal here, but he's still so fragile. Oh, we had our 4th skill interrupted. That's a bummer. Maybe I'm doing his rotation wrong, but there we go. He's so strong. He hits so hard with each individual hit. He just doesn't have a lot of hits. We're going to delay this so we can do 6. But yeah, man, I just want to chill in the iframe. I know you could probably cancel this at some point. Probably when she freezes the ice, or freezes the ice, Alex. Freezes the water. You could probably do that. Wow, that proc is so late. I'm disappointed. Gonna get the heal here. But yeah, you still have... Oh, there's our proc. Iframe on 5. Yeah, so I think the 6th skill really adds an extra layer of defense because it allows you... That was really the criticism that I had of Cho. That was easy with no strikers. That was stage 70. That was easy. I mean, again, he can die. You make one mistake and he's donezo, right? Because that 8 seconds of invincibility, the iframe that he's in is like 7 seconds. I really wish some of these abilities would not trigger at the very beginning of the skill. I understand that there is skill canceling, but it's kind of annoying when you have a defensive buff that activates when you're in iframe. And the boss is not going to hit you anyways. I mean, it's good for PvP, right? Because if they do have iframe ignore, but they don't have penetration, like for example, Captain Marvel, she doesn't have a CTP of destruction, she could start hitting you with her 4th skill during your 6th skill, but she's not going to do any damage because you've got the invincibility up. So it's nice on that one hand, but then on the other hand, you're like, so my iframe is gone and my invincibility is gone. So the invincibility is basically useless, right? If you're not skill canceling, I don't think the skill does any elemental damage. I mean, I think it does some elemental damage, but I don't think it does enough to make him good for Ebony, by the way. Also, for those of you wondering, elemental damage always has to be classified as physical or energy. So even though Namor does fire damage, it's fire physical. So that's why Namor is not good against Ebony. Namor can be used against Ebony if you stack a ton of all defense down and you use a CTP of Rage, but that doesn't mean that physical damage, physical fire damage can work against Ebony. It's got to be energy fire damage. Let's see how he does against Corvus. We're going to go up to stage 75, and we're going to see if he can tango. We need to... Let's try one more. I'm pretty impressed, though. I mean, I was always impressed with him, but I think I think more than other characters... By the way, I'm not very impressed with this guy. But I think more than some other characters, I think his awakening skill does shore up one of his problems, which was that you're just sort of standing around at some point during the fight. Now, we do need to bring ignore dodge strikers, but we're only going to bring ignore dodge strikers. So sort of like the Proxima fight where we didn't bring any additional mind control strikers, we didn't bring any all defense down strikers, etc. These characters, I mean, Black Widow does good damage, but the rest of them don't. So, and we did go up 5 stages to compensate for that. Let's see here, we're going to do 3, and then we're going to do 6. I feel like the tracking on this skill, or because it's an iframe maybe. Yeah, you know what? Because this skill is an iframe, the tracking doesn't really matter. So that was a bar and a half. Oh, whoa, 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 look at that damn, whoa, whoa. We're gonna, oh, we didn't, oh, he interrupted my paralysis. So I was hoping to paralyze him with the last punch of the 5th skill. It does paralyze. That would have stopped him from doing this little phase here. But we're gonna just wait for our awakening skill. Why not? We don't need a target for that. And we go into the awakening skill. We can ignore iframe, so that's why we started it early. There we go with the proc. It's gonna explode. There we go. We're going to start this off, and it's going to trigger halfway through. It's a little bit sloppy. I'm going to start this one off. This is not going to proc. We're going to be off the proc here. But I feel like he's dead. No? I think we're just off on all of our procs here. Oh, I had to switch. We started off so well. Darn, I had to switch because I was going to die to bleed. We started off so well. What happened? It felt like every proc was off and the damage was just really, really low. Let's just try procking on 5. I don't want to waste my weight. Yeah, something's going on. He's just not taking any damage. There we go. That was so weird. He was just like not taking it. Like I procced on 5 and he just didn't take any damage. All right, we're going to have to wait for the purple lines here. Not bad, not bad. There we go, purple lines, yeah. Oh, I tried to do 3. What happened? Well, that's awkward. Oh, that's mega annoying. Ah, man. What? Son, I'm in iframe. I thought you're not supposed to hit me. All right, let me charm you. Or not. Okay, cool. Corvus is immune to all of my debuff effects, apparently. Okay, canceled my iframe again. Let's do 6 here. Let's do this. This is 5 with the all defense down. Whoa, we got the... Yeah, you know what? Corvus with no... yeah. Corvus with no paralysis is actually really annoying to fight. Oh, I canceled 4 too early. Oh, bruh. Oh, this is so annoying. And he has like no HP either. Okay. Why did I want to do this to myself? I don't know. All right, let's just do 6. Oh, why did we do 3-5? That was just a misplay. Trying to proc on 5. There we go. There we go. There we go. 6. And this will be 4. Okay. All right. Not bad. Not bad. 75 with mistakes. 75 with mistakes. We were able to recover. He's a little bit less squishy. He can almost withstand it because I think he has enough HP now. Almost 50k HP. So yeah, that Transcendence really helps, eh? It helped him a lot. I'm surprised. Usually, you know, there's not enough foresight by the devs put into these Transcendences or these tier 3s to sort of fix the character's weaknesses. But I really feel like with Cho that they did a good job where they built him to be very strong, but having like a very obvious weakness where his skills just don't match up. 3, 4, and 5 just don't match up, and they have such long cooldowns. 20 seconds here, 26 seconds here. So he just feels kind of janky to play, and you do a lot of standing around and sort of counting, and sort of 1, 2, 3 seconds, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But Atlas Tactics gives you an extra skill, and then the stat bump gives him enough HP to withstand a shot, whereas in that Proxima fight, I would have been one-shotted. In that Corvus fight, I might have died from the bleed before I realized I was taking bleed damage. So, or poison damage. I don't know which one it was. Anywho, let me know what you guys think of Amadeus Cho and my $70 investment. Watch the video, share the video, and like the video so that we can make some of that money back. And then, yeah, I'll be putting out a ranking video for all of the Transcended characters soon. I just need to come up with an excuse for why I didn't awaken War Tiger and why he's near the bottom of the list. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. That was like half sarcasm. And I will see you in the next one. Take care.